Welcome back to the channel. Okay, so we are here again with the Audi for another repair. The last episode we actually went ahead and we fixed the starter for the vehicle. If you guys can remember from that video clip, there was a problem with the alternator. There was also an issue with the water pump of the vehicle. And I must be honest, when I connected the starter, I made a boo-boo. I connected one wire where it's not supposed to be, so I fixed that. There's no alternator issue. The car's sorted, so it's running lacquer. What has been happening of late is that sometimes, randomly, I will get an EPC light coming on with the traction control light, and when you come to the front of the engine bay and you start wiggling around with the throttle body plug, the problem goes away. I'm thinking it might be a wiring issue, so what we'll be doing in this video is we'll be taking off the airbox and everything to get to that section there, and then we're going to take off the casing and we're going to go check to see if there's any wiring issues. Right, let's get this going. So this is ongoing an issue with the Audi that I've had. It's for the throttle body. So I've opened up these wires just to come and see if there's any connection problem, because whenever I come here and the car's doing its issues, so the throttle body and the EPC light comes on, and you play around with this on the throttle body, it stops and it goes away. So I'm just trying to figure out what is going on here with this thing.
This has really been a pain for me. This vehicle is driving so nice, but every now and then, just randomly, it would start jerking, EPC light coming on, traction control light coming on, and it's just doing all funny things. I'm checking here to see if I can see if there's anything else loose, or if there's a wire or a plug that we've missed.
So yeah, we've basically repaired the plug. I saw one or two things that wasn't lacquer. I've cleaned it out with petrol just to make sure that there's no oil, dirt or debris inside the plug. We're going to put everything back now and see how it goes. Let's finish this up.
This is the iCar Soft CR Pro. This is the scanner that I use to diagnose my vehicles with. It's got a wide selection of vehicles that you can access. I'm just showing you now on the screen. You need to go and select the Audi folder. Once you have selected that Audi folder, version 11.30 will come up. You select that. You're going to go onto your system selection. You're going to go to your manual selection, and then all the modules are popping up. So you click on the first module for the scanner to activate and to connect with the vehicle's communication channel. So it's going to tell you now that it's communicating with the vehicle, as you see there. And then once it's been communicating and it found all modules, you can go to reading fault codes. And now, surprisingly enough, you guys will see that there's 18 codes that's showing on this vehicle. Now, the main reason for these 18 codes is because when we had worked on the car the last time, I had a starter issue. and with the starter being removed, I had to disconnect the battery terminal. After completing the job and getting it back together, the main thing was to get that battery terminal back on, and with the battery terminal being put back on, some of these modules realized that it had a loss of power. So obviously it was going to give us a code. The most important thing for me is for us to know that we need to focus on that first 3 codes, which is relating to the throttle body, the wiring, and the loss of the signal. So those are concerning for me because those are the ones that we need to go and focus on. But I'm going through all of the codes so that you guys just can see what codes are. Left hand top side, you got your code reader, which is 17950. Now it's 17953. Those are the codes that you'll use to go to your local spare shop, give them the part number, and they will tell you exactly if they have that stock or not. So you can find the part number by taking the code and googling it. You can also get the part number on the scanner, but the scanner is very effective. I like using it. I think it's a nice tool to have. And do yourself a favor, go to amazon.com, order yourself one. You'll enjoy the scanner. Now we will reset the codes. We're going to clear the fault memory just to see if it actually does clear everything and to see if anything comes back. Right, so there, we're going to clear the codes now. I'm going to say OK. It says operation done. Now we need to just go and check if any codes are coming back. So the vehicle is started at the moment. I'm just going to see that there's no codes. Right, so it shows me that the codes has been cleared, which is nice to know after the work that I've done, that the code is not coming back and that there's no other issues that I can see that we need to focus on. So this is just to give you a display of how the actual unit looks. What we will do now is we're going to be starting the vehicle, and then we're just going to check if all the codes on the dash is gone. So yeah, here we go. We're going to start the car. All the lights on the dash is gone. I'm happy. It's choking at the moment. The car's idling. Happy days. So unfortunately, the fix didn't work because I took the vehicle for a test drive, and it was okay for a day or two, and then suddenly the same thing happened again. So we're definitely going to have to replace the plug. In the next episode, what we'll be doing is that we're going to be replacing that plug, and after we've done the replacement of the plug, we're going to do some realignment on the throttle body to make sure that it's working correctly. Please subscribe to the channel at the Car Doctor SA and keep your eyes out for the next episode. Thank you for watching.